Hi there, fellow Earthlings. It's me, Will House. We're going to do another quick pre-work record thing. This time, starting out with, what is this? This is Monster Rally. He's a DJ originally from Ohio. Now he's based in Los Angeles, who makes interesting new beats out of archival stuff. Yeah, old records made into new music. That's this kind of thing. This one's called Crystal Ball. Yeah, another Newbury Comics cheapie buy that I made a while back, and it's pretty cool stuff. Crystal Ball by Monster Rally. Next up was a nice Target sale item I picked up a while back. Fela Kuti Rofo Fight. It is a 2-disc set reissue from the 50th anniversary series. One record is orange, one record is this lovely mint green, and it's Fela Kuti Afropop awesomeness. And yeah, it's got I love the typography here. If I can get, yeah, there we go. Fela and Africa 70, I think. Nope, just music of Fela Rofo Fight. And yeah, some of his vocalizations in there are the most ridiculous syllables, but it's, yeah, the music is always so good. And here we have probably my favorite purchase, my favorite record of 2023, Silver by Say She She. This is the original limited edition one, the cool purple. It is a 2-disc double album. Say She She is it's a girl group, 3 women. How is it? It's Pia, Naya, and Sabrina. And they do like awesome neo-soul disco kind of stuff. They have this amazing, like, they're all professional singers, and they got together and they hooked up with the band Orgone. And yeah, it's like neo-soul disco awesomeness. It's so good. What you got to do really if you want to see how great these folks are is look up the performance they did on KEXP, or of course just look up Say She She Silver. And yeah, I've been telling people to listen to that, and so far I haven't had that much good response because people are apparently extremely stupid or something. Horrible taste, that kind of deal. Next we have, what is it? Mui Zhu. And this record is called Rotten Bun for an Eggless Century. This is the edition that came out from VMP, Vinyl Me Please. This amazingly green color, and came with a little teeny tiny sheet of sheet of tattoos. And Mui Zhu is let's see, it's her family's from Hong Kong originally, but she grew up in the UK, and she was in a band, Dama Scout, I believe is the band name, but she's solo now. It's mostly keyboard stuff, and she's actually a really good singer, but her vocals are very subtle. And if you're really depressed, this is a great record. If you want something that is really immersive but not assaultive, this is an amazing headphone record. And yeah, Mui Zhu, Rotten Bun for an Eggless Century. And yeah, from 2023. Cool new artist, cool new record. She's got a new one coming out in the next few months, if I recall correctly. Next up after that, once again, Say She She, their first record. This one is called Prism. The title is on there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that in camera, but yeah, cool orangey goodness with the vinyl itself. But this one is, oh yeah, the sleeve is just too big. I hate that when they make gatefold just too big to fit in like your standard sleeve. Anyway, but yeah, it's another amazing Say She She neo soul slash neo R&B slash disco record with 3 lady vocalists and a really excellent, well, like 6-piece band. So Say She She, look them up, love them, they're friggin' amazing. After that, we have Crying Time from Ray Charles. I picked this one up a few months ago because it is the Ray Charles record that has Let's Go Get Stoned on it. And that's one of my favorite songs of all time, regardless of artist, regardless of genre. Let's Go Get Stoned by Ray Charles is one of my very favorite songs of all time. This is an oldie, ABC Paramount, and yeah, I'm super happy to have that on vinyl, finally. Next up, Polygon Dwanaland from King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. This is one of the ones that is owned by the public. King Gizzard has taken away their copyright. Basically, you can download the record directly from them. You can download a vinyl mix directly from them and press it yourself. That's what happened with this one. It's a swamp green color, apparently. Now is when the sun is going to not be out. But yeah, I got this one. It was like 6 months ago anyway. You could buy it directly from whatever the label was. Let's see, President Gator is the name of the label who issued this particular. Yeah, official bootlegger, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. But yeah, Polygon Dwanaland is one of my favorite King Gizzard records because it has Crumbling Castle on it, and I love that song. It starts out being about a crumbling castle, and then it ends where, like, you hear the voice of the crumbling castle itself. Come on, that's great. That's awesome art. And this one I just got the other week. James Brown, 20 all-time greatest hits. This was a CD compilation that came out in 1991. I had it in the mid-90s, and this is the red version. It's got 2 discs. It sounds amazing. It's, I think, clearly mastered from the original 1991 masters that they did for this. If you want James Brown compilation that is super funky and not nearly so heavy on just the plain old blues songs, this is the guy. Yeah, it was $30 for buying it directly from the Urban Legends site, I believe is where this one was from. But I'm so happy to have this on vinyl. Like, this is where I cut my teeth on James Brown back in the day, and now it's finally available on a really cool colored vinyl edition. And if it's still available, buy it. It's absolutely worth it. It was $30 for 2 discs. I mean, come on, that's a budget record nowadays. Next up, Music de Wolf, Hard Hitter. I found this one at a local record shop called The Records Department in Woodstock, Illinois, which is actually the location of where they filmed Groundhog Day back in the day. Obviously, it comes in a cool splatter vinyl. And one of the reasons why I bought this one is because it's a library music disc, but it's a limited reissue number 500 of 500. Never seen one of these before in real life, but yeah, 500 of 500 is mine. Or something. Yeah, it's all instrumental tracks. It's from like late 70s maybe, I can't remember when it was from. What is it? Percussive rhythm tracks with a minimum of orchestration. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's pretty cool. I can't remember the name of the guy who did it. It's something Papworth. Does it say on here? No, it just says K. Papworth. Made in Holland. Or something. I don't know, but it's a pretty cool one to have. Just late 70s rhythmic instrumentals. Not as good as some of the other library music discs, but still, I mean, it's 500 out of 500, which is cool enough all by itself for me. After that, we have Tchaikovsky, Symphony No. 3 in D major, Opus 29, Polish, and this is from Sir Adrian Boult, conducting the London Philharmonic Orchestra. Trying some more classical. This one was in really good shape, and I really liked the cover, so I picked it up at whichever thrift store, half-price books it was when I found it. And we'll see if that works. My tinnitus usually makes classical music very aggravating for me to listen to. So, yeah, there's too much quiet in those goddamn classical songs. I just make it fucking louder so that we disabled hearing people can actually hear what the band is going to do. Next up, Going Steady with the Blues by George and Earl. This is my second copy of the record. I'm going to give it a test spin and we'll see how it is. But super twangy country music from the 50s, and it's a compilation. Bear Family Records makes really, really good Americana stuff. They're an amazing reissue label. So if you ever see anything on Bear Family Records, make sure to, think twice before you don't buy it. And then maybe buy it. They're usually cheaper than you think. And super twangy, great songwriting, and just good, proper country music right here. It's so good. And the golden hits of Dave Baby Cortez on Clock Records from who knows where. This one was originally owned by Lillian Bell of Chicago, Illinois. The Happy Organ is the famous track from Dave Baby Cortez. This one's basically like a really cool R&B song followed by like one or two really dorky songs, and then another really cool R&B organ song, and then another cool really dorky song. I like dorky music. Simple as that. Something that if you haven't noticed about my records, you should be. I like the dorky music. And lastly, Carolina Ike. She's, I think, Austrian originally, but she's one of the world's very best theremin players. And she's a composer, theremin player. And this is a really, really cool, sort of ethereal, if you want a cool theremin record, it's pretty awesome. It's, let's see, it's got a timbre that reminds me really heavily of the Police's Synchronicity, but it doesn't sound like that at all. Like, the vibe is totally different and slower and so much less aggressive. This one's just mysterious and cosmic and very cool. It's what is it? Thetis 2086. That's the name of the record. Let's see if we can somehow get it in legible territory. Thetis 2086 by Carolina Ike. And if you like the theremin, then this is a really excellent one to pick up. And I got it on Amazon, got this one for Christmas from my partner's brother and sister-in-law. Yeah, so my brother and sister gave this to me. It's a great, great record. I'm glad that I had put it on my list. So that's all for now. It's a speedy one today. Let's see if I'm talking clearly enough. See if my audio is better at all. I open up the windows of my car so it should be a little less echoey but more windy, and I'm just trying to spit out a little more content for my record loving earthling people on the YouTubes. And maybe next time I'll actually manage to get a better angle, so you'll have to look at less of my flesh beard. Apparently that's going to be a thing here. I'm going to have flesh beard talk at the ends of my in-car videos. Alright, take it easy, everybody. Peace out, fellow earthlings.